This episode is sponsored by Root Pinball. Hello, Pinheads! Welcome to This Week in Pinball's September 2020 recap of everything happening in the pinball world. Stern Pinball has revealed their newest creation, Avengers Infinity Quest. There are 5 gem quests where the Avengers battle the Black Order to win gems. Each gem has a perk tied to it. Collect the Avengers to reach mini-wizard modes, Soul Gem Quest, Black Order Multiball, and Battle Royale. Shoot the drop targets at the Avengers Computer Bingo Grid to earn awards. Get a super award by getting 3 in a row. For more, make sure to check out the TWIP deep dive on the game. And don't forget, This Week in Pinball's first takes. Avengers Infinity Quest by Stern Pinball got an industry rating of 7.7 out of 10 and a community rating of 8 out of 10. One industry reviewer stated, "Designer Keith Elwin has again given us everything we didn't know we needed in a pinball machine, combining his creative layout with his competitive pinball mind to create a complex yet comprehensible rule set that should bring fun and entertainment to players both at locations and in private collections for years to come." There is an update on the deeproot Pinball website. Their launch has been delayed. They opened their doors for a very special tour with several pinball ambassadors to discuss many of the new features, innovations, and other future games and plans. This Week in Pinball got to spend a lot of time with the deeproot staff, including Steve Bowden and Quinn Johnson. One of the most intriguing innovations on deeproot pinball machines is the pin bar. The pin bar is a horizontal touchscreen on the lockdown bar area and comes standard on all deeproot machines. The pin bar displays a ton of resources and information about the game, including animations, timers, shot logs, scores, and recommended next shots. The tour group also was able to observe the new pin armor during a hammer test demonstration. Playfields are built with Baltic birch ply, and all playfields come standard with deeproot's pin armor protection coating. The games coming soon are Food Truck, Merlin's Arcade, The Who, Gladiator, Yukon Yeti, Machine Age, Magic Girl, Fire and Brimstone. We look forward to deeproot's vision. The Spooky Pinball Podcast shared some very interesting info on their monthly podcast. They are expanding production and reaching for their goal. Also, David Van S is designing the next spooky game. David said, "Let's be honest. Anybody that wants to play pinball wants to design a game. We do hold the designers on a very high regard when it comes to pinball machines. But there are so many other people that support that designer. It really is a team effort." The Spooky Pinball Podcast also went to video this month. Check it out on their YouTube channel. Buffalo Pinball has revealed a new game on the P3 platform, Ranger in the Ruins. Ranger in the Ruins combines elements of roguelike games and score attack pinball in a brand new game that is unlike traditional modern pinball games. Scavenge what you can while fighting to keep yourself alive. There are 21 different items available for you to scavenge. Some items might increase the value of certain shots. Ranger in the Ruins is not a traditional modern mode-based pinball game, but a modern take on classic pinball with a new twist on internet use that brings players of all skill levels together. Make sure to check out the TWIP deep dive on the game. The Super Awesome Pinball Show interviewed the one and only Keith Elwin. Keith talked about Avengers Infinity Quest and the reason they chose the comic book Avengers instead of the movie version. He also talked about framing out the rules and about doing the game during quarantine, and the hardest part being the sound. He also shared that all the designers have the same bill of materials and talked about nerfing the multi-balls and keeping a lot of the points on the single ball play. He talked about working with Jeremy Packer and how he is looking forward to seeing how people will mod the Infinity Quest glove gauntlet, as well as his thoughts on the Silver Ball Swag goat shirt. Check out their full podcast. This Week in Pinball reviewed the Super Skill Pinball 4K tabletop game, a brand new pinball-themed tabletop game by WizKids and designer Jeff Engelstein. There are pop bumpers, drop targets, slings, and flippers, but you will also see spinners, ball saves, and multi-balls. Each of the 4 play fields includes a back box where you keep track of your score and might include a mini game or mini play field. Don't get overwhelmed by the booklet of instructions. The different rules involved on each play field allows for new experiences every time you play. If you are a pinball hobbyist and you enjoy playing tabletop games, then this is a perfect fit. Check out the full interview with the designer Jeff Engelstein on thisweekinpinball.com. The first pinball machine from Pinball Adventures is releasing. Punny Factory is almost ready. When available, the Punny Factory will be limited to 112 units. The final phases of the pinball machine will consist of fine-tuning the artwork, plastics, and toys on the playfield, final testing of the code including the graphics, sound effects, music, and one last overall gameplay testing. Pinball Adventures goes the extra step and hydro dips these playfield pieces by hand. That means every game will be unique and have different colors on these parts. They are still hoping to release their first game in 2020 and will be sharing their progress right from the beginning in several YouTube videos and will be streaming their machine soon. Check out the Pinball Adventures Instagram account and pinballbuzz.com for updates. Scorbit had their official launch. Scorbit is a first-of-its-kind, wireless, and real-time platform that connects pinball machines to the internet, bringing pinball machines and players into the digital age. Find locations near you and see what games are available to play. Create an account with Scorbit and track your scores. Compete against your friends, both on location and virtually. Scorbit's free app supports players, collectors, and operators. Players can use it to log scores, and collectors and operators to manage their machines from anywhere in the world. A platform of hardware and services that connect pinball machines of any age to the cloud, unlocking more fun, engagement, and revenue. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, our monthly giveaway winners. Congrats to all the previous month's winners. Make sure to go to patreon.com/TWIP and become a member. By giving This Week in Pinball a small monthly donation, you will automatically be entered in our upcoming monthly giveaways and also get all of the awesome TWIP perks. You can also email giveaways at thisweekinpinball.com with your name, address, and email to be entered for this month only. This Week in Pinball swag pack goes to Steven. Just in case you get thirsty during gameplay, a Pinball Life Pin Gulp goes to Ovid. A PinQuest hat goes to Jonathan. A Hooked on Pinball gift card goes to Raymond. Get a cool mod. A Silver Ball swag gift card goes to James. A Pinovators subwoofer kit goes to Christian. A Titan Universal silicone ring kit goes to Travis. A gift card to Comet Pinball goes to Anthony. A Pin Sound gift card goes to Wayman. And finally, the grand prize, Pin Stadium Neo. Drum roll, please. Goes to Jeremy. And a huge thank you to our generous sponsors that help make this hobby great. Our Patreon members make TWIP possible. A special thanks to our newest subscribing Patreon supporters, Stephanie, Dylan, Rick, Michael, and Pinball Undesirables. Between forums, podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, it's hard to keep up with everything happening in the world of pinball. This Week in Pinball is your one-stop shop for pinball news and happenings. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for our YouTube channel. Catch you on the flip side, pinballers!